Hello and welcome back, and it's finally a nice sunny day. So over the last couple of weeks we've had frosts, we've had storm after storm. So what I thought I'd do today in this video is start to show you some of the signs of spring that we've got coming up. We've got hellebores, snowdrops and crocuses. And then I've got a bonus clip as well, which really for me is the sign of spring. That was done in the 1st of January. Right, so I'll start to show you the hellebores first. Right, so this is the hellebore bed. And it really does bring a bit of a ray of sunshine in these dark months. So these here, let me just get my finger in, at the back, oh, there we go. This one's original, this one's original, and this one's original. We've moved that last one. But then we get all these new ones, and you never know what colour they're going to be because they start mixing, cross-pollinating, and they really do, they really do spread into the most awkward places. So all these, let me just go into this one. See this one here, that one's a new plant, it's separate from this plant, and I'm not even sure whether that plant here is part of this plant. So they're everywhere. They've become a very expensive weed. Let me just show you over here as well. Again, you can see all the baby leaf, they're all new plants. This one's a separate plant to that plant and that plant. And when you get the dew on them, really do look pretty. So yeah, if I come out again, you can see how well they spread as well. Right to the back, there's my finger. These are all new plants as well. So after years of neglect, we've just ended up with all these new plants. And this is it, we just never know what colour they're going to be because they do cross-pollinate. This one here is an original and this one here is an original. So you can see the different colours that once they cross-pollinate with them, we just end up with. And I'll just bring you back to this one here. We just end up with unusual colours. This one here is probably my favourite from the cross-pollination so far. A lovely dirty pink. Again, you can see over here, here's another one just popping up. And I think we've got another one just there. So yeah, a lot of expensive weeds because they really are expensive in the shops. Right, let me just show you some more spring flowers coming up. Right, just before I do that, I mean, look how pretty this one is. Right, so we're starting to get all these snowdrops coming up. In the background, these are bluebells which I moved from over the other bank bed. The sloping bank bed, that's the one. So we've got quite a bit of snowdrops just coming up. But you can see here, I've really got to start tackling the cyclamen, because that's just taken over. Here's a whole nice clump of snowdrops, but if I don't start tackling this cyclamen, they're just going to take over. And I know a few of the snowdrops aren't actually coming up because they're just being covered by this cyclamen. There you go, a bit of spring flowers. And here, hidden away, is our first crocus coming up. I've moved over to the sloping bank bed. They're all banks. There we go, we've got our first crocus. Right, so one of the first jobs I've got to do today is I've got to tidy this all up, take off all the dead stems and that. Just over here is that first crocus. Now all the bulbs are just starting to come up, so this is going to be the last time I can actually just tidy it up without actually standing on any of the new bulbs coming up. So while I'm tidying this all up, this is the bonus clip. Now I took this clip in 1st of January when we went for our New Year's walk, and these lambs had literally just been born. So here's that clip now. Right, so I know that wasn't really anything to do with the garden, but for me, seeing the newborn lambs, that's the start of spring for me. So that was really early. So there we go, I've tidied it all up. What's been really nice is I can start to see some of the spring bulbs coming up, and also on the lupin how much growth that's got. So it's been quite uplifting just to clear this all up, not only make it look tidy, but to start to see the signs of spring coming through. Right, I'm going over there into the sunshine again. Oh, it's so nice to be working in the sunshine for a change. Right, there's the last shot of the hellebores. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to slowly, it's going to take a while, I'm going to slowly tackle the rest of this bank. And what I want to do is to try and find how many of these hellebores have started to mature, because I'm getting flowers just popping up all over the place. I've got to be really careful where I tread now. So this is another one that I've got to really clear now and let everything grow before I start standing on them. Because there's another one here, it's just slowly starting to pop up. So it hopefully should be a good show in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to enjoy the sunshine, and hopefully wherever you are, you've got some nice weather this weekend. So like I always say, I hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you again.